Alright, so in this video, you're going to see me going through my November 2024 month in review. If you haven't watched my video already, you'll see my December flip through, and in that you'll also see that there is a similar, just flipped. So for my month in review, this is kind of what I've been up to throughout the month. So this is a setup that I've started using recently, and I really enjoy it just because it's simple and it can be easily modified as I need. So to get started, you can see I have a little goodbye November here, but in the future I can always change this and add a photo that I like throughout the month. So that might be something I consider for December and moving forward. Just another cute little memory to look back on. So some of the main achievements that I wrote, and obviously these aren't fully complete yet, considering that there's still a couple days left in the month, but some achievements I have are getting a 95 on my profile article. If you haven't watched my introduction video, you'll hear that I am a college student and I study journalism. So profile features are part of that, and I was really thrilled to get a 95 on that, just because it's like, it takes so much skill. You have to interview people, make sure they open up to you, and you have to like get different aspects to it, so it's a very time-consuming process, but it's all worth it in the end. And then I also am in another journalism course where we're doing a broadcast unit, which I think will be pretty fun. I was assigned the role of script editor, so I worked with my technical director, and producer, and we all finished the script. So that felt like a huge accomplishment because this comes after our final project. So I'm excited to see how that turns out, and I feel like that's an achievement for getting that done. Some highlights is hanging out with new friends. Usually our schedules are super busy, so we can't always hang out like we want to. So just being able to go grab a coffee or a tea and just hang out locally on campus is really great. So I was happy that I got to do some of that in between my hectic schedule. And then actually just yesterday I went to a local state park to me as well. And the mountains and the cacti were really beautiful. And I haven't been to that specific location. It is huge. There are many trails there, so it's definitely something that I might consider going back to in the future and just looking into it. But some of the main challenges I have are actually getting those interviews for my feature story and my project, my final project. So especially with the holiday, a lot of people are flying or driving, have family over, so they can't always like sit down and talk for an interview. So that's something that I need to consider, just contacting ahead of time or contacting more people. It'll make it a lot easier for me. But for the most part, it is fun. Get a little bit of thrill from it. And then definitely work-life balance with school and everything, but the journal helps out with that in tracking my to-dos and keeping me accountable for anything that I may typically miss if I hadn't wrote it down. Podcasts I've listened to recently, especially this month, have been Ologies by Allie Ward. She posted one just recently about the Philadelphia murals, which you should definitely go listen to because that one's really interesting. And she's also posted a couple about gems and cosmos. So if you're into galaxies and gems, kind of like you've seen in my previous spreads in last week's episode, you might like those as well. Some music, big musical fan, so Hamilton soundtrack, definitely. Lo-fi while I'm studying, Christmas music, because 'tis the season starting after Thanksgiving, and my Blue Heart playlist. That's just kind of all my favorite songs lumped together, but they kind of create like a storyline in a way, so I really like how that one's structured. So that's the music that I've listened to. Books are empty right now because the ones that I'm currently reading are not with me, so I haven't been able to pick them up this month. But I'm hoping back in December that I'll be able to hop back in and continue it. Maybe even finish it while I'm home for winter break. And TV, obviously we know the election was such a huge thing this month. So that's first thing on the list. Aerial America, that one, if you're into, it's like a docu-series, if you're into like landscapes and things locally, nationally, or internationally. It's by the Smithsonian Channel. It's a really great thing to look. They'll show videos of the Grand Canyon. They'll show videos of the Great Lakes. Like, whatever you're interested to landscape, geography-wise, that would be the show for you. And then, obviously, I got some football there as well. And football, I'm not huge on. I'm still newer, trying to figure it out. But a lot of it's been both college and NFL. Couple teams that I watch the most are TCU, the Horned Frogs, or Detroit Lions, sometimes the Kansas City Chiefs, just whatever's pretty much on, I'll throw it on, especially like Ohio State and all those good schools there. So that's my month in review. Nothing too chaotic. Like I said, December is similar setup, just flipped. Just flipped, opposite side. But yeah, so that's my November in review. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you have any comments or suggestions, don't be afraid to drop those below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the content, and I'd like to produce content that you guys want to see. So if there's anything out there that you'd like me to do while I'm still working out some technical difficulties, that would be great, and I'd love to make you guys happy there. So that's all I have for you guys today, and thanks for watching. Bye!